Are you like me and have all the intention in the world of going to the gym and working out every single day, but always find an excuse not to go? Well, coming up, I'm gonna walk through my tips for making exercise a habit. What's up everyone, I'm Jeff and welcome to Mr. Thelen. On this channel, I'm going to be sharing with you everything that I'm doing trying to be a responsible, successful adult. If you want to follow along on my journey, I'd encourage you subscribing to my channel. So I want to kick this series off with something that I think is really important and a lot of people just end up failing with, is making exercise a habit. So I think one of the most popular New Year's resolutions is I want to lose weight, I want to get in shape, I want to eat better, but if you go to the gym in February, they're empty again. And so what I want to walk through with you are my tips for making exercise a habit, part of your daily and weekly routine. So tip number one, before you can make this a habit, you're going to be doing this every day, a couple days a week, is you have to find the exercise that you enjoy the most, or if you hate exercising, that you hate the least. And so there's a ton of different options here from, weights and cardio, running, biking, kickboxing, CrossFit. And so the point is finding the ones that you like the most. And also another tip here is, mixing in some variety. If you're gonna be doing the same thing every single day, you're probably gonna get bored of it, and keeping that habit going is gonna be tough. Tip number two is start small. So the important thing with this is maybe you haven't done exercise in a long time, you feel like you're quite overweight, really out of shape. The thing is, don't overdo it when you get started. For example, if you want to start exercising in the morning, don't say, hey, I'm going to get up 2 hours early and do this really long workout. It's like, get up 15 minutes early, do a little bit of exercise at home, do that for a week or two, set your alarm a few minutes earlier the next week, and little by little, you'll have the habit of getting up at a certain hour, getting your exercise routine in, and then going on with the rest of your day. But if you try to do something too fast, too soon, you're going to maybe get hurt. You're not going to be able to wake up as early as you want. There's different things that are coming into play. So what I recommend is starting small, start making it a habit, and kind of build on that over time. All right, tip number three is find the best time for you to work out. So for me, I have a couple issues related to this. So during the day, I'm really busy. So it's tough to maybe escape at my lunch hour, which maybe for some of you would be an amazing time to work out, and no one is going to bother you during that. I am much more awake at night, but the thing is sometimes I'm here at the office till midnight, so working out at 1 a.m. isn't always the best plan, and I just hate the mornings. And so what I'm going to attempt to do is work out in the mornings, but like I said before, start small, get up a little bit earlier, and over time hopefully I can be more of a morning person, because there's either I end up working late or have some social event or something in the evenings, and it gets in the way of making exercise a habit for me. So we'll see how the morning routine goes. All right, so point number four is put it in your calendar. So you should be treating going to the gym as if you have a doctor's appointment. It's in your calendar, no one should bother you. If it's your wife, your friends, your team at work, this is something that is in your calendar and shouldn't be interrupted. And also set your reminders, your phone should be vibrating telling you, hey asshole, time to go to the gym. And that should help you make it more of a habit for you, having the time blocked off and having a reminder set to go. So tip number five is pack your gym bag the night before. So the thing is with this is, if you want to start getting up in the morning doing exercise, whatever excuse you give yourself to just hit the snooze button and not go. And so if your bag is packed, you've got your shoes out, the outfit you're going to wear to the gym, there's just one less thing you have to do in the morning, and it's easier to get out the door and work out. Another tip is if you're working out later in the day, also pack your bag the night before, bring your bag with you to work, and go from work to the gym. Do not go home. That, again, it's just an excuse that, hey, I'm at home, my roommate, my wife, my girlfriend, whoever that is watching something on TV that looks interesting, you sit down on the couch and didn't go to the gym. So pack your bag the night before. If you're going in the evenings, go directly from work to the gym. All right, so point number six is habit stacking. So if you're not familiar with habit stacking, basically the thought is there's already habits you have built into your life. And so with those habits, you're gonna be doing those day in and day out, and you don't even think about it. And so the point is with this is you wanna either do something right before or right after one of your current habits. So it could be before you get in the shower, you're gonna do 20 squats. Or before you brush your teeth at night, you're gonna do a couple push-ups. Before you get in the car to go to work, you'll do something. And so the point is with that is like you have a built-in habit, and it's very easy to add one other habit or two other habits either before or after that, and it makes it easier to put all those habits together. So point number 7 is have a plan for your workout routine. So if you know each of the days of the week, the exact routine that you plan to do either at the gym or you're gonna jog certain days or whatever it happens to be, it makes it that much easier to go to the gym, be productive while you're there, get everything and get out. What'll happen is if you don't have a plan, you might show up at the gym, spend time thinking, what should I do today? Okay, I wanna do legs, what should I be doing for this? And you spend time kind of wandering around, it's not super productive. So you don't finish a routine quickly, and maybe it's not as intense as what you'd like it to be. And so if you plan all this out ahead of time of here's the 3 things I'm gonna be doing different days at the gym, you can be more productive, have a more intense routine, and get the hell out of there and go on with your day. So point number 8 is have a goal or a why you're trying to lose weight or exercise more. And so if there's no reason to be doing it or nothing specific, it's gonna be tougher to make a habit. But if you're like, look, I wanna lose this amount of weight by this amount of time, or I have, I'm going to my best friend's wedding, I wanna lose a few pounds, or, I wanna be able to be fit enough to play with my kids or grandkids, depending on the age and the physical status you're in right now. But so for me, I think I haven't weighed myself in a while. I'm probably between 195 and 200 pounds. And I've never really been able to get under 180. And so that's a goal for me to be able to weigh less than 180 pounds over the next, say, 2 months. So point number 9 is consistency is more important than intensity. And so what I mean by that is there's gonna be times when you don't wanna wake up in the morning, you're leaving work and you're tired and you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna take today off. So that's the worst thing you can do, is if you start letting yourself have excuses for not exercising, it's not gonna actually turn into a habit. So the important thing here is be consistent. If you're not feeling great, you're tired, whatever it is, get a quick workout in. Maybe you're not gonna do the entire routine, you do half of it, or maybe it's not quite as intense as what you'd like it to be. But the thing is, you did it, you're making it into a habit. So focus on being consistent. So point number 10 is track your results. So it's important for you as you're going through this to have some small wins, to say, hey, I can actually do 15 push-ups instead of 10. So they can be measuring results like that. It can be your weight. You can take pictures of yourself in the mirror. The important thing is you're seeing, wins over time, which will give you motivation to keep going. One thing with weighing yourself to really keep in mind though is muscle does weigh more than fat. So you might actually be getting in better shape, but you could actually see yourself gain weight before you start losing it. So that's just something to keep in mind, but it's really important to be tracking your results. So point number 11 is don't compare yourself to others. Everyone has a different body type, metabolism, exercise and eating history. And so the thing is, someone might be an Olympic athlete and they've been exercising since they could walk, and someone else that just never really made it a habit, hasn't really eaten that well. The point is to measure your results and your improvement over time, not compare yourself to anybody else. So point number 12 is find a gym buddy. So if you have someone that's helping you stay motivated, so you wake up in the morning, look at the phone call from your friend saying, hey, time to go to the gym, or someone sends you a text message saying, hey, are you done working yet so we can go for a run? That'll help you get out exercising and make it a habit. One tip here is don't choose somebody that's less motivated than you are. You don't want to be the one that's always pushing them to go exercise and they're trying to say, hey, no, let's just sleep in, or why don't we go grab beers instead of going to work out today? So find someone who's motivated that helps you stay motivated to make exercise a habit. Point number 13 is be grateful for the health that you currently have. Your health could obviously be worse. You could obviously weigh more than you currently do. So be grateful for what you have, what you're able to do as far as exercise right now, and that'll be one thing that'll help you stay motivated and build this into a habit. All right, so point number 14 is use carrots and/or sticks. And so what I mean by that is if you did your entire workout routine for the week, maybe treat yourself to something over the weekend. On the other hand, maybe you should have some penalties. So you and your buddy are going to work out, and so if you end up going to the gym and they don't show up in the morning, they have to pay you a certain amount of money, and vice versa. So if you don't show up and they do, they send you a picture, hey, I'm at the gym at 7:30 in the morning, where are you? Having that type of pressure helps you get out of bed in the morning knowing I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna reward myself with this, or this is the penalty if I don't go. All right, so tip number 15 is make it public. So what I mean by that is tell your friends, tell your family, put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram. Like myself and Laura, we're going to be putting this on YouTube and Instagram. So you can follow along with everything that we're going to be doing, but we'll be working out 3 to 5 times a week, eating much better, and we'll be sharing all of our results with you. All right, well, that's it for today's video. If you have any other tips for how to make exercise a habit, please leave that down below in the comment section. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so yet, you can subscribe to my channel up here. And if you want to watch more related content, you can do that along the side here. Until next time, bye-bye.